Hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's me, John, and this is Mama. And we're doing a little coffee time. We're also doing a quick, super quick supper tonight. The fastest, the most time-consuming thing about this is going to be the little bit of prep we have to do. Y'all know the stack cooker goes off sale today. It's about a $50 savings almost. It's $99. So we're going to use it today, but it's going off sale today too. And everything that's on sale is going off sale today. We'll start a new one in the morning. So, if you're interested in Tupperware, Mama.
Yeah.
Mama has to sneeze. She went to sneeze. She ain't got time to fool with us. She's on a sneeze kick. Alright, so if you're interested in Tupperware, go today and order it right now. So we're going to put in the bottom here equivalent of about 3 cups of, this is just panini pasta, panini rigata. And we're going to put 3 cups. Actually, I'm just going to put a half a box. That'll leave us half for whatever we do next. So there is that. Into this, I'm just going to cover it with water good. Just like this. And that was 2 cups of water I put in there. And then I'm going to add salt in here because you always want to salt your pasta. You want your pasta water to be like the sea, salty like the sea. This is just table salt, and I'm just putting it in there.
You want a little butter for it?
You can. Yes, Mama. That's a good idea. So you want your salt, your water to be salty like the sea. And then we always put a little butter in ours because whatever you cook your noodles in is what your noodles are going to taste like. And we like them to taste like salt and butter. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of butter in there. This is the stack cooker. It is on sale right now, today, for $99. You may have an older one in a different color, but it works the same. It's wonderful. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the middle part here. That'll raise it up. I don't think I'm going to put anything in there unless I put some of those veggies in there. But I'm just going to set it in there and let that be. Then I'll drain that pasta in that in a minute. So now let's get on to the next layer. So this is going to be barbecue chicken pasta bake. There's not going to be any bacon. No bacon required. But when it gets through and you get it, it's going to be like a casserole. This is an alternative to what to do with leftover barbecue chicken besides just barbecue sandwiches. How many of y'all, every time you have barbecue, the next day you have pulled pork barbecue sandwich or pulled chicken sandwiches or whatever, and that's fine. But if you're not wanting that particular dish, then here's something else you can do. So in here is going to go, I'm going to read you all the ingredients and then we'll do it. So it's 3 cups of penne or rigatoni or whatever pasta you want to use. 1 medium red onion chopped, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, or you can use fresh garlic, 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 cup of whole kernel corn, 1 cup of black beans, not drained, not rinsed, just a whole cup of whatever you have, 1 or salt, pepper to taste. You can use olive oil, barbecue sauce, brown sugar, and all that is to taste. 2 cups of barbecue chicken. The reason all that is to taste is because you can make this with fresh chicken. You know, you want to cook your chicken and then add all that stuff. But this has already got barbecue, brown sugar, and everything in it. And then you add in after 1 cup of mozzarella and 1 cup of cheddar cheese. And then I'm going to put a little red peppers in it. And these are not hot. These are just the sweet ones. So in here, I'm going to put a cup of corn. There's a cup back, Mama. I'm going to put a cup of black beans in these. I did not rinse them. And we just made a cup of black beans. Didn't drain them or any of that. Then I'm going to add a whole can, and this is petite diced tomatoes. This is a whole can of that. Also in here, we're going to put us a tablespoon
Just laying right there.
of minced garlic. I may just do not a whole tablespoon, just
As soon
enough.
as you open that jar,
Yeah, it's powerful. Minced is powerful.
smell the garlic.
Powerful. You can tell it's in there, Mama.
Ooh.
Set that aside.
You
Then I'm
don't
gonna.
need the can opener no more.
Well, I don't think so,
It's
Mama.
not on special or nothing for 'em.
No, we're not just. We just used it. We do more than sell Tupperware. We actually use it every day. Sometimes somebody asked me what was using. They said that was on special. You should. I said no, that wasn't on special. That was just something I was using because we use it every day. And this is Tupperware knives. We use Tupperware cookware, Tupperware knives, Tupperware spatulas, all that stuff. And most of the time, it's not on sale necessarily. What we're using, it's just that's what we're using. But now tonight, we use the stack cooker all the time, and it's hardly ever on sale. And it is $145 in the book, in the catalog. So we want to, let y'all know it's $99 today only. So grab that deal. Okay, now I'm just going to chop these up. Just get them bite size. Not even, just dice them is what I'm trying to say. What are you trying to say, John? I'm trying to say diced. Bite size. Lord, Mama.
I saved some of those little seeds.
Right there they are.
No, I saved them from last year.
Oh, yeah.
And I sowed me some in little pots the other day. And I can't wait to see if they'll come up.
Oh, won't that be good if we can have our own without having to go to the store and buy them?
Yeah, I'm going to try it good and stuff.
I hope they come up these multicolors. Does these multicolors come off one plant? How does that work?
Some of them do. Now, last year I did a few. I bought some, and I raised some too. But some.
Did you raise some of these little ones last year?
I had several plants, and they didn't do as good. But some of them had red and orange on it, and then we had some as yellow.
Yeah, I remember them red and orange ones.
Yeah, I had a few.
Can't believe it's been a year ago.
Oh yeah, no, hardly a year. It won't be a year.
This is just sweet red pepper going in the pool.
What else goes in there?
And a little onion. Now this recipe says a whole medium chopped red onion. And y'all know, I don't want that, and I sure know Mama don't want that. I'm going to go with the big boy for this. Purple onion, purple knife. And I'm just going to do it. For some reason, I like to just do a slice. When it calls for a medium onion, I like to just do a good healthy slice. That sounds like what I always end up telling y'all.
Flavoring, but not
Right.
much.
That's what I always end up telling y'all. Now, I just used a slice.
Sometimes slices is thin, and sometimes they're a little thick.
Yeah, sometimes you're going to have to guess what I use. But I'm going to show you right here what I use, because here it is. Peel all that outer off, and that's what I'm going to use right there, folks. That's all the onion it's going to get. And here's what I do when I'm doing slices. I'm going to tilt y'all down. What are y'all saying? Anything good? We save seeds, so y'all can hear it's good and we're coming in good. We just kind of jump right in tonight. So we just slice it in half, and then I put this on top of that piece, just like that. And then I just start going straight across, and you'll have nice little cubes because you're slicing both sides at the same time when you do it that way. And then when you get down to the end, turn it, go the other direction. And then I will usually go a couple of times through it in case something missed cut. Now see, folks, one slice of onion, to me, ooh, Mama, I don't know, do we want to use all this onion?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff in there.
You want to use all that?
Yeah.
Now that's just one slice, folks, and it made a huge amount of onion.
It was a big slice, a big onion.
A big onion and a big slice. So that's a lot of onion. That's all I'd want to put in there. Maybe too much. I guess we'll tell later, won't we, Mama?
Yeah.
So let's review our list. We got our 3 cups of rigatoni down here. We've got our onion. We've got our minced garlic. We've got our tomatoes. We've got our whole kernel corn. We've got our black beans, salt and pepper. Did we put salt and pepper? I don't think I did. Those are tomatoes in there. We want plenty of good tomatoes. And I like plenty of black pepper. It's one thing I like with these antique. You got a pour and a shaker. I'm just going to pour those. So black salt and black pepper. Now I'm just going to put a little olive oil in here, and I'm just going to drizzle. Probably about 2 tablespoons, which is what it said was an option.
There's your.
Thank you, Mama. And brown sugar. I want to put a little brown sugar in here, even though we got some in our chicken already. Put a little more brown sugar. We keep it in this old Tupperware canister, and you see how soft it is. We don't have no softeners in it. You know those, what are they, bears? Sugar bears?
You can put a piece of bread.
Yeah. Barbecue sauce. Mama, you want some more barbecue sauce in here? Here's our chicken. I think there's might be enough in there. Mama says she thinks it's loaded. And then we'll put the cheese in that. That's it, folks. So here we go. And I'm going to put our barbecue leftover chicken that we had. It goes right in the pool with everybody else. Come on now.
Should I warm it a second to get it to come apart?
It'll come apart once I get it apart. I mean,
with the oil you done put in?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, see, it'll come apart once I get out of this bowl. All that goodness is going right in there. This is leftover barbecue chicken. You can make this with fresh chicken, cooked chicken, and then put it in here and put your barbecue sauce. But I think this will be plenty of barbecue sauce, and I'm going to mix it in real good. This is a great alternative. You could use this recipe for barbecue or pork, barbecue pork or barbecue chicken. Look at that goodness. Can y'all see that? I hope you can. Now all this is just going to simmer together. And while this is cooking,
that looks like some kind of stew or soup.
It does look wonderful, doesn't it, Mama? So while this is cooking, the pasta will be down here cooking. And I could have put something in this second layer. The reason I'm adding the second layer and it empty is I want this to be raised up a little bit more than what that will be. And that'll give that a little bit of a chance down there too to cook. If I put this in there, it'll come right down on top of the pasta. This is the lid. Now if I want to be real talented, I could turn this up and put a little brownie mix in here and have a dessert as well. But I'm not going to do that. Some of y'all have been asking for us to show you this. Apologize I didn't show you earlier in the month, but you still have time to order it, and it's still wonderful. We use this all the time. You can use this. It's wonderful to brown hamburger meat in. It's one of the best things to brown hamburger meat in. And you can put your pasta, your hamburger, and then you can put your vegetables on top. You can have a meal in just a heartbeat. Like I said, you can flip this over.
And in the big one, you can add this. Bake a cake when you want to.
Exactly. Make a bundt cake.
You're ready for me to put it in?
Yes, ma'am. You want me to put that in there?
Oh, how many minutes did you?
Let's start off with 10 minutes, Mama. We got all that going on. You want these seeds saved?
No, we'll save some later.
Not today.
I blame it, so let's see if they work.
See what you got first. See how that works. Okay, folks, that's supper. Now, if you hadn't have been talking the whole time, you could have had that done, and you could have had all that opened up, measured out, poured in there, cut up, and everything within 8 minutes, and you could be eating. All right. Now let's chat a while, see what's going on. Drink some coffee while the supper's making. Don't even have to watch it. I mean, don't have to stand over it. I've told y'all this before. When you buy products like that stack cooker or the Macro Pro grill, you're buying time. This saves a ton of time. So does the Macro Pro grill. And time, there's no price on time. So if you can buy something that you can cook a meal, like the other night we cooked meatloaf in 18 minutes, it would have taken 45 to an hour. We saved a lot of time with that product. So when you're buying time, it's priceless. So that's one thing that Tupperware offers. Now, as you all know, that's been here long, if you're just now learning, Tupperware goes to the last Wednesday of the month, and that's the cutoff. That's the last day of the month. So basically, we'll start in June tomorrow morning at 12:01. It'll be June for Tupperware. So the sales will change tomorrow, and I'll go ahead and tell you, coming up will be some fridge smarts, and I'm excited about that. So it's garden time, it's storing time, it's time for some fridge smarts. So we've got this going tonight, and it will go till 11:59. So if you still want the stack cooker, it's just $99 this month, and it is in the new book, and it is $145. The new catalog. We don't have any catalogs. This is the one they send me, or I order, and so we don't send them out, but they are online if you want to thumb through them. They're on our page. Go to the home page and go over to catalog, and you'll see them right down at the bottom. It says see catalog, and it's just like this book. You just turn page to page. So if you like to look through the catalog, that's the place to go. We don't send them out because shipping on them, and we could never buy enough to give everybody one. So that's what it is. So here is the stack cooker, and you can see right here, it may be backwards, I know, but you can see right there it's $145 for the stack cooker, and that's the exact same one that we have for $99 tonight. You can see here they've got rolls. You can warm rolls in them. You can do mashed potatoes. You can do your meat. You can do a whole meal. That's the beauty of the stack cooker. One dish wonder, and we like that. And there's the pasta maker. Don't get me started. I'll get through here, and we'll be looking at it all night.
You'll be wanting to make an order as soon as you get up.
All right, that's it, folks. Some of y'all ask about the church cookbook. Here's our address: John Davis, P.O. Box 918, Jellicoe, Tennessee 37762. That may be right for you, and it may not. So we'll try this angle. You can snapshot either one that works for you. I have had people ask me about our coffee mugs and our aprons. We have those on the Etsy store, and I always put the Etsy link on here with everything else. We have the chore board. We have all of our merchandises on the Etsy store. And then we have our Amazon link. Anything that we use other than the Tupperware is on Amazon. And if we use it, it's on our Amazon link. Ain't it, Mama?
Yeah. I got the cake recipe out, and I was right about the juice.
Of course you was right, Mama.
So you can read it.
You want to read it and
No,
tell them what it
you
is?
read it.
Okay, so here is the cake recipe.
Does it say who sent it?
From?
I usually write on it, and not that one.
Well, we'll find out who
If you
sent
read
it.
it, tell them to.
It says, not a joke, but a riddle.
Oh, I didn't.
What is the last number written when you write down numbers 1 through 100?
1 through 100.
What's the last number written when you write numbers 1 through 100?
Are they meaning like a numeral, a number, or if it's the last numeral, it'd be 0.
Correct, Mama. 0.
I was
The
gonna
last
say,
number-
If it's a number, it'd be 100.
The last number written is 0. Very good, Mama. And then she writes our recipe here. Orange cake is... We're back. 1 white box cake mix. Mix according to directions on the box using orange juice in place of the water. Leave all the other the same. So whatever the box says, you do that. But instead of water, you use orange juice. It says bake according to the box directions. Just before it comes out of the oven, mix 1 cup of orange juice, 1 cup of sugar, white granulated sugar, in a saucepan, and bring that to a boil. 1 cup of orange juice, 1 cup of granulated sugar. Bring it to a boil. While cake is still hot, poke with a fork and pour that mixture over the entire cake. Be sure to get around the edges. Let it cool and eat. You can put a little Cool Whip on top if desired. It's always desired.
Somebody
Little
asked,
Cool Whip.
could you use orange cake mix instead? It wouldn't be the same. Orange cake mix is a stronger orange flavor, and the orange juice will not have that orange flavor.
But I'm going to tell you, you can use whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you want to use an orange cake, use an orange cake. If you want to use yellow cake, use a yellow cake.
But they was wanting to know why use a cake.
The white cake, I think, the orange juice is just to monitor how much salt, how much orange you have in it. But you can use white cake, and it'll come out just like this recipe. But if you've got a yellow cake, use it. Or if you've got an orange cake and you think that'd be good with orange cake, I don't know if I'd put the orange juice instead of the water, but I would try it and see. Try it and see. Let us know. It would be good. This doesn't say what kind of dish to make it in. So we're going to make it in a bundt pan because one of you all, the first time I mentioned this...
We might do it in the stack cooker you said last.
We might do it in the stack cooker.
But
it'd be quicker. Mm-hmm. Would be quicker. So we're going to use it, either way, it's a bundt pan. So it's the stack cooker will be a bundt pan, or Mama might use a regular bundt pan. But we're going to make ours in a bundt style because one of you PM me and said, John, if y'all make that in number 13, it's going to be thin and it's going to cause it to be mushier when you pour all that over it. And a lady at her church made it, brought it to church, this same cake, every time they have a dinner. And she said she always brings it in a bundt pan. I'll ask. So she asked her. She got back when she said yes. She said she had made it both ways and the bundt pan worked better. So we're going to take your word for it.
We're going to try it.
We love to learn from you all. And you all see us all the time making what you tell us. And y'all have taught us a lot of stuff, and that's what it's all about. Sitting around cooking together, talking together, and learning together. So, orange cake this Friday night, Lord willing, something don't come up now. And it won't just be an excuse if some emergency comes up. We'll be here 6:30, and we'll be cooking this orange cake. And this is a good time to do it because this is Memorial Day weekend. You're going to have family in. And Mama always keeps something here on holiday weekends just to have coffee with. So if somebody comes, you can say, hey, would you like a slice of orange cake and a cup of coffee? And there's always coffee. So that's what...
Or a Coca-Cola.
Or a Coca-Cola, Mama said. I do have a question. We got these two wonderful, wonderful cups today. I absolutely love them. They're matte.
Big handles.
Big handles, big cups. Look at that. And they are from Shutterfly. Microwave safe. Hand wash only. Made in China. I don't mind at all to wash my coffee cups. But look at that handle. I love them. There's two of them. But no name. It just came straight from Shutterfly.
And no gift.
You might have put a gift note in there. We've had people say, we did put a gift note in there, but it didn't show up. If you are the one that sent these, we would love to acknowledge you and say thank you, thank you. Maybe Shutterfly sent them. Sometimes companies do send us stuff, but I'm not thinking they did. So if you sent these, please let us know. Drop us a line, PM me, or do both. Nola will find it, or I'll find it, and we will be ready to go. But thank you, whoever did, from the bottom of our hearts. I love them. Absolutely love them. And we thank you. Coffee cups have always been a thing that I went after. Loved them. Always. Always have. And we also got something else today at the post office. We're trying to do better with keeping up. This is the notice is, Dear John and Mama, my name is Tony, and I am 71 years old, and I live in Clute, C-L-U-T, Clute, Texas. I just wanted you both to know how much I love y'all. I love the videos as they are the highlight of my day. I don't always catch them live, but I do catch a replay every evening. Just wanted to show my appreciation for everything you do. Please enjoy the gifts. Love you both, Tony, Robbie, R-O-B-Y, R-O-B-E-Y. Thank you, Miss Tony. And she sent me some 8 o'clock coffee, 100% Colombian Peaks. I love any of this coffee. I'm not a coffee snob. I've told you all, if it's good coffee, I'll drink it. And most coffees are very good. And then she sent Mama some beautiful jewelry. Mama said a while ago, now be sure, this is what she said, be sure and show my jewelry, because I won't wear it till we show it. And I will probably wear that this weekend.
I probably will wear that.
Because it's red and silver. And this is memorial. Look how pretty. Look how beautiful. And then, look at this. Thank you, Tony. You know Mama. And here is these beautiful red earrings.
Necklace.
A necklace. Now, won't that be pretty for memorial? You want to put it on your wrist? Oh, I can't do that. That will hurt.
My old bruised arms.
Oh.
Well, I think get it on right.
I can't do it.
Well, I ain't doing it either.
Isn't that beautiful?
I would put it on this one, but I've already done a number.
Let's beat her
Both
set that.
Both sides.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Y'all don't have to send anything. I get messages almost every day over the subscription thing. You don't have to subscribe. Everything is free. We share the recipes with everybody.
Here for your
If you do subscribe, thank you. That's wonderful. But you do not have to. And you do not have to subscribe or send stars or send one dime to Coffee Time at any time. And someone even posted on there, all y'all do is beg for money. We have never begged for money. We do offer Tupperware. It does cost money. But that is for you all to buy if you want to. You don't have to. And the stars are if you want to. You don't have to. We use our star money to purchase church cookbooks, and then we give them back to you all. But you never have to spend a dime to enjoy Coffee Time with John and Mama. Take that to the bank. You all can always enjoy the shows. You can always enjoy the recipes, and you can always comment. Now, some of y'all are having trouble commenting, and I don't know why. I don't know why. You have asked me. I've asked other people, and nobody really knows why you wouldn't be able to comment. I don't understand. Mama, that smells wonderful.
You think that's all done? I want you to check the pasta, too.
Yeah, let's get down here and check our pasta.
I'm going to give you a fork so you can kind of stick in it.
It looks good. Now, this is a 10-minute supper. 10 minutes.
Make sure the pasta's tender.
Pasta tender. It's not ready yet, Mama. So let's just put the pasta by itself back in there.
Is that done, you reckon?
Yeah, it's hot. That's all it has to do.
The onions is the only thing that would
Yeah,
have.
it's been in there. They're good. Put that pasta back in there. Let's try about 3 more minutes. Now this is smelling delicious. It looks delicious. Oh, that Mama's right. It looks like a soup, but with that barbecue in there and all that wonderful juices. I can't wait to dive into that. That seems like it's going to be just wonderful. Hand me that spoon. Hand me that spoon. It's pasta baked, they say, Mama.
I don't know what I did with that spoon. I thought it was soup. Here's your little soup spoon.
Let's try it.
Try that.
Am I allowed to eat this with a spoon tonight, Mama?
It's soup. You have soup spoons.
You wouldn't let me.
That is.
You wouldn't let me eat
If we put the pasta on it, it might be a salad, and we have to go to a fork. This is more of a soup.
That barbecue chicken, that corn, that black beans.
Was the onion? Did you get a little piece of onion?
Well, I probably did.
See if the onion is tender. That was the only thing that had to really cook. Is it tender?
It's got a crunch to it. Or you want to put it back in there?
You decide whether it's edible.
I mean, it's edible.
Okay.
I mean, it's tender.
Well, that's good enough.
It might need a little bit more barbecue sauce. If you want to.
Is it not barbecue-y?
It's not very... It's that tomato. I can taste it more than I can the barbecue.
There's barbecue in here.
You might... We've got barbecue out there. And someone sent us.
I've got one open right here. Sweet Baby Ray.
Sweet Baby Ray. I'm going to put a little bit more barbecue in it.
Oh, I need to put it back in there.
Yeah, we'll put it back in there. And I'm going to put a cup of barbecue sauce. So add that to your recipe, folks. Even though I'm using barbecue chicken, I'm adding a cup of barbecue, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. Just because I think it needs a little bit more barbecue. This is the first time we've ever made this, so...
Live and learn.
Live and learn.
Burn your arm. They hammer me.
Let's try the imposters.
They're a little dark yet, so I think they need...
You want to put them back in there?
Put this over it.
Stir that a little bit better, Mama. You've had me tasting on onions, to now all I'm tasting is onions.
That onion wasn't big enough for you to have this onion taste.
Could have been.
Or you put...
Do you want me to put it in there?
No, I can lift it.
Is it heavy?
It gets heavier every time. I'd hate to make a big thing.
No big things, huh?
It would... You'd have to do...
Yeah, your pasta's a little toothy yet. So the pasta was in there 12 minutes. Needs to be in there a couple more at least to get that al dente going. Hello from Swartz Creek, Virginia.
Where does the cheese come in?
We put that in the pasta and stir it up. Hello from Swartz Creek, Virginia. Love your video. Well, thank you, Barbara. Virginia, you're just right up the road there. Those black cups have been... Those black cups you have... Angela, did you send those?
Who sent the box?
Angela says those black cups will appear, a picture will appear when we put hot water in them.
Oh, wow. Are they from her?
I don't know. Angela, did you send them? John put hot water in the mugs. Well, Carla says the same thing. Is this something everybody knows? Put hot water in the mugs, Angela says. A picture should appear. Do you ever run the can opener on sale? Yes, it does go on sale, Grace Miller. It does, and when it does, I'll let y'all know. You want to try this? See the hot water? I guess it has to be real hot.
I'm going to...
We can pour some pasta water in there. We can pour some pasta water.
You say 2 more minutes, or should it?
Shut up. You know what? Y'all are so smart. Hold on. Hold right there. So this is something, a common knowledge thing that everybody but John and Momma knows. Because it comes from Shutterfly, it should have a picture, it says. It does have something underneath there. I can see through the blackness.
Okay, I'm going to set this over here. That's been 2 more minutes.
No, let's wait just another second on it. It says, pour your hot beverage into this ceramic mug and watch your personalized image or message magically appear. This heat-sensitive mug changes colors when hot and returns to matte black when cold. Y'all are amazing. Now I would have washed these up, and then I'd have poured my coffee in the morning, And I would have said, I didn't think those had a picture on.
I'm
I
glad
wonder
you're doing
where
it
that came
now.
from.
I'm glad you're doing it now so you won't holler at me in the morning. Come look at this, Dad. Get up. Get
This shutterfly, that should have been a dead giveaway, but I didn't even put it all together. It looks like me
Oh, no.
and you.
Oh, well. It's caught me all night.
And there's another one. This is the neatest little thing. I have seen these, but I didn't know where they come from. I love it, y'all. It says, hey, from Manning, South Carolina. Hey, Patty, how are you? Hey, Debbie. People was just trying to make sure you read comments. Did I not read all the comments? I can't read them all, folks. That is the truth. I am sorry. Mama, I made your strawberry cream cheese pie, and it was our favorite. Now,
Oh,
thank
I
you
love
for
it.
sharing. It is wonderful. We love it. We love that pie.
Had it for you.
Lynn, we love that pie.
Here I'm coming.
Hey, tell Mama order Tupperware and only got the small set of bowl, but not the big set of bowls, please. Tony, sometimes they come from two different places, and they do come in two different shipments. But if not, you can call customer service. I will put that on there.
See if that,
Those are perfect, Mama.
okay, pour it in your cup.
I will put that on there, the customer service link. Any new product, customer service takes care of. Any new problem with the product, customer service does take care of. They do give you an option to call us or your consultant or whoever, but really and truly, we can help you contact them, but it's just the number, and that's all we have is that same number. Let's see what happens, folks. This is magical. Let's see the magic. Now, I would be brave enough to hold this up and pour it, but this is not a real... Hey, I tell you what, hand me that... Yeah, you know, read my mind, Mama. Read my mind, Mama. See?
Here, put this on.
You can't be doing stuff like this, just handing it out. You gonna turn that up?
I was going to put the lid on it.
That did no good whatsoever. Half the noodles went right in here with it. But I can at least pour it in this cup from this. Let's see what happens, folks. I'm excited to see. It ain't gonna hardly be enough. Oh, it's changing. It's a changing. Look at that.
Watch your hand, please.
It's changing. Right before our very eyes. There comes me. And back here I see Mama on the back side. This is amazing to me. It's completely changing. It's not just changing a little bit. It is completely changing. See, there's Mama. It went from this to this. To me, that is magical. I love
When
it.
John comes over.
I would have been so... If I'd have waited till in the morning and my cup started changing colors and pictures started appearing on it.
When
Oh,
John,
and it says something. It says,
Here.
Coffee time with John and Mama.
when John comes over, you can give it to him.
Let him see me
And
appear.
this, he'll be home. Look at this. Look at this, John.
Look at this. It's slowly coming up through there. Thank you, whoever sent
Ain't that
these.
wonderful?
And thank you to all you people who told me. That is awesome. I bet the other one's got the same thing. Yep, the other one's got the same image. I can see through it now that I can see what it is. That's slowly crawling on up through there. Love it. All right, folks, that is awesome. Okay, now in here, you want to get that olive oil back over here? You took it too soon. So in this same pot, yes, ma'am. In this same pot, I'm just going to drizzle some olive oil.
What am I wanting to say that? Canola. Oh.
Get us some plates.
Instead of olive oil, what's it say? Avocado oil.
Avocado oil, yeah. So in here, we're going to put some freshly grated mozzarella cheese. Freshly grated right out of this bag. And it calls for a cup, but I'm not probably going to put a whole cup. Yeah, I did, probably. Anyway, there that is. And then you can put this in a 9x13 and bake it again. But I'm not gonna. That's not the way we're having ours. And a cup of freshly grated cheddar cheese right out of this bag. And I'm just going to mix that together. Give that a stir, Mama. You can grate some Parmesan on here if you want to. And now I'm going to put this out on our plates. Just like this. I guess bake, I just copied the name off the recipe. But this is our version of the bake, we'll say, because that's just what we got. And now, we're going to add this wonderful...
I want mine over to the side.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'll have to cut that chicken up later.
Going to pour this right over the top. And I didn't taste this again. But I'm sure it's going to be delicious. Mama said on the side with that mess.
That's enough. There ain't much of this Parmesan.
Well, I've got that block in there that I could freshly grate, but I'm going to use this freshly grated right out of this.
I'm opening you can, so use all that you want.
This freshly grated right out of here. Now there it is, folks. Leftover barbecue chicken made into barbecue chicken bake. You could use barbecue pork bake. You could do any kind you want. And that looks and smells delicious. And we're going to bless it and eat it. Mama, you've not sat down even. You don't even pretended to sit down.
Well, I've got that.
We don't need that. You got a bunch in there.
I know it now, but I went ahead and opened it because I didn't think it's going to be... You talked about cross-thread.
Get you a fork.
A jar. I cross-threaded that jar till I did not got it off.
You could add Italian seasoning to this. You can add anything you want to it. It's not really something with... It's got tomato in it, but it's not a tomato sauce recipe. Let's bow our heads and bless it. You look like you got a lot.
You gave me a lot.
Let's bless it. Hold on just a second. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for the nourishment of our bodies. Dear Lord, we just ask that you'll bless it and watch over us and keep us. Lord, be with every prayer request that's out there and everyone's hurting. Be with Texas, dear Lord, and each and every family that was touched by this awful tragedy, dear Lord. And just watch over them, leading, guiding, and direct them, dear Lord. And we already pray in advance for the next person who's thinking of doing anything like this, that you'll change their hearts and their minds. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
We did learn more about that last night, and it was just so heartbreaking. And they've showed the pictures today. Our hearts just go out. Well, let's try it, Mama.
Yeah, I couldn't watch any pictures today. I'll see them all through the night if I do. When it comes to kids, I can't handle anything like that. I can't even watch St. Jude commercials.
What do you think, Mama? It's different. The barbecue and the noodles, it's an unusual kind of flavor because you're used to that marinara sauce. But it's good. It's hearty. I'd like to try it also with pulled pork, but that would be good. What do you think?
It's good. Different, but good.
It's good. It's got a good hearty flavor. The black beans, they didn't make it. You want that. Most things say rinse and drain black beans, but in this case, you don't have to. I give it thumbs up. It's almost, it puts me in mind almost of a beef soup, but you got that chicken in there, and you got that barbecue instead of brown gravy or marinara sauce, but it's a good hearty flavor.
Yeah.
You got that sugar from that brown sugar. You got that. It's pretty good. We'll try it sometime with pulled pork. I'm gonna say it's a keeper. Let's check our mug out.
Have we come to the top?
Come to the liquid, Mama.
I mean, where the water's at?
Isn't that neat? It goes from this to this. Love it.
Love it.
Huh?
It's something. I've never seen it.
I haven't either, Mama. I love it.
I do too.
Folks, that's a wrap tonight because we've been out here forever cooking. But it didn't take that long to cook it. Most of it was chatting and pulling it together and prep. But anyway.
A lot of chatting.
A lot of chatting. She's trying to throw that at me. Folks, y'all have a wonderful evening. It's plenty of daylight left. Get out on your porch, or maybe on the back deck, or around the pool, whatever you got going on. Enjoy this beautiful weather. Enjoy each other. Love on each other. You parents out there, spend an extra moment with those kids. Hug them a little tighter. It's tragic. Let's pray for those parents. Let's pray for everyone involved. Let's pray for the families. And we're going to say goodbye for tonight. We will be back tomorrow evening, probably early. And
I don't.
We'll probably come on early.
We won't have time, will we?
We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. But if we're not here tomorrow, we'll be here Friday night for the cook-along at 6:30. But anyway, that's all we got. You got anything else, Mama?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
We went over the cake recipe.
We went over the cake recipe. We showed some gifts. We cooked supper. We don't have much cleaning up to do.
No.
Sounds good, don't it?
It sounds real good.
All right. We're going to say good night. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you and so on.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.